To make my cocoa orange cinnamon delight marshmallows, first I start with orange zest. And then after I've zested the orange, I juice those oranges. And I need about 4 ounces of orange juice. Then to a bowl of the 4 ounces of orange juice, I'm going to add some gelatin. This time I use beef gelatin, but you can use fish or pork, and I use 2 ounces of gelatin. To the gelatin and orange juice, I add vanilla, and I just use like a teaspoon of vanilla and a pinch of salt. Okay, in your pot, you're going to need 2.5 cups of white sugar, and you're going to add cocoa. So I use a 1/3 cup of cocoa. You can use my no sugar added cocoa blend, which is available on Amazon. And we're going to add the orange juice. Make sure you're using a wide pot for this, a wide deep pot, so that it doesn't boil over. I'm going to add cinnamon. You can use cinnamon sticks, or you can use about 1/2 tablespoon of cinnamon. 2 cups of water, which is a lot of water for my normal recipe, and 4 ounces of corn syrup. So I use more water to make these a little bit fluffier. And we're going to cook this sugar syrup to 230 degrees. So you're just going to let this boil until it reaches 230 degrees. And hopefully you have a good digital thermometer. I like my Taylor thermometer because it beeps and just lets me know that it's at 230 degrees and I don't have to keep on checking it. So once you get to 230 degrees, you're going to take this simple sugar and you're going to add it to your gelatin and orange juice mix. If you use cinnamon sticks, don't forget to take it out. And we're just going to stir this until the gelatin is dissolved. Once the gelatin is dissolved, we're going to add this to our mixer. And I use a KitchenAid with a wire whisk to whip the marshmallows. When I'm whipping marshmallows, I turn it all the way up to 10. And so now you're going to whip your marshmallows until they double or triple in size. But because there's cocoa in there, it doesn't get like tripled, but you'll start to see that the color is going to get lighter and lighter and the batter is going to get thicker and thicker. So I should have prepared my pan beforehand. So you want to make sure you spray your pan or your molds with a non-stick spray so that the marshmallow doesn't stick. I pipe all of my marshmallows, so I put them into a 21-inch silicone bag for piping. And then I just cut a small hole into the piping bag and I pipe each and every marshmallow individually. So they'll be set in 2 hours and you can demold them and add them to some powdered sugar to make sure that they're not sticky. I do add a little bit of cocoa powder, but if you're going to use the cocoa powder, just wait 24 hours before you dust them. And that's my Cocoa Orange Cinnamon Delight Artisan Marshmallows.